Hey guys, so for today my inspiration has come from a standing exercise that I really love to do, mostly actually with people who have feet problems or balance issues, but it's also a really grounding exercise. And I can't even remember where I learnt it from, it was quite a few years ago, and it's very good for helping us center and come back into the body and bring ourselves down from up here. So with all the craziness of keeping updated with the news, staying online and being connected with people, it can be really easy to be stuck in this part of our bodies above our heart. And when we're up there, we get so disconnected and it can really start to hurt our heart and bring our breath too high, so we become more anxious and more disconnected and more disembodied from this physical experience of life. And bringing our attention down to the ground, to what contacts the earth, is such a fabulous way to help reconnect into a full experience that allows us to flow through the craziness of everything that's going on and actually process and let it go. So this exercise is a figure of 8 shape or pattern of the foot, but it's actually of the weight transference in the feet, which is why it's good if you have walking issues, because it helps us retrain the way that we move the feet for walking. So it's a standing exercise. It's even better if you can get outside and stand on some grass, some earth, some sand, whatever it is that you got outside that's connected to nature, and if possible even barefoot, or as close to barefoot as possible. So it's something that you can even do standing, waiting for something, if you needed to in a shop. It's a great little technique to throw in when you're busy running around, just to be like, oh, just come into this pattern with my feet, my figure of 8s, and see if it can help calm and center. The other thing that's a super bonus about this exercise is that figure of 8s are protection of aura of our personal space. And when we create figure of 8s, we're reinforcing our own inner space and how we can hold and maintain that, which means that when we hold and maintain our personal space, we're holding it even better for other people and inviting them to discover their personal space, so we can have respectful relationships and boundaries. So again, another side energetic benefit, depending on how much you are interested in the energy side of these exercises, beyond what I'm saying to you about just drawing your attention down into your feet and the biomechanics of the movement pattern and how it's going to help you. So I actually find it really helpful to turn my back when I teach this, because it's easier for you to see what I'm trying to do with the weight transference. So excuse me for all showing my back, but yeah, that's what you're going to have to see. And then you want to stand with your feet underneath your sit bones, so not too wide. You want to have it underneath the butt cheeks, that bony bit, down to the heels. If possible, have the feet parallel and just let your upper body relax. Keep the knees slightly soft, and then begin by bringing your weight into your right heel. You then track it along the outer right foot to the pinky toe, to the big toe of the right foot, then over to the left heel, along the outer edge of the left foot to the pinky toe of the left side, across to the big toe, and then back over to the right heel of the foot. Tracing it along the outside of the right heel to pinky toe, over to the right big toe, down to the left heel, left pinky toe, and left big toe, right heel, pinky toe, right big toe, left heel, pinky toe, big toe. See if now you can start to remember that figure of 8. And visualize, if you're a visual person, how that figure of 8 is being formed between those 6 points on the 2 feet. Because there is an imaginary crossover point in between, which is where your center of gravity should be. See if you can keep this transfer nice and smooth. And don't rush through a bit of the foot. And then just come into noticing if your breath is nice and easy. It can be fun to challenge yourself by closing your eyes as well while you do this. Just to see where your balance is within your body. Connecting into that center point of gravity in your body. And it's really important your weight is actually shifting between all of these points, as opposed to it becoming salsa hips, which is beautiful and wonderful in its own right, but is not the purpose of what we're trying to achieve here. We're trying to feel the way that the entire of those 3 points connects down into the earth, and that within that it creates the natural rebound of the arches in the feet, which is what helps us to walk, creating the natural rebound and lift of each step. And then if you're feeling like you want to progress this exercise, you can take it into a bit more of a mindful walk. So to take the exercise into a mindful walk, again, for the feet want to be sit bone distance apart. Make sure that you're still rolling through that figure of 8 pattern. And then as the heel to pinky toe rolls to the big toe, step the other foot forward so that when you step onto the heel, it transitions pinky toe, big toe, and then transitions to the heel, pinky, and big toe. And obviously the slower you go, the harder it is to make it feel like it's natural. And it will also have the foot lifting, which isn't very natural. The reality is we want quite a long stride as we do the step, so that really as you propel off that back foot, there's a full extension of that back leg as you step forwards. And then again you roll and you step forwards onto the other foot. So that way then we really get this lovely long buoyant step with each roll of the foot. But as you practice just thinking about heel, pinky, big toe, heel, pinky, big toe, heel, pinky, big toe, heel, pinky, big toe, it will just start to improve that natural stride of the walk, so that you're really grounded and using the earth to help push and lift up into a lighter step. Hopefully meaning that you're a little bit more connected into your own energy and your own well-being. And then you can share and uplift others with this lovely buoyant lightness in your step. Let me know how you find it, and I love your feedback and any questions and comments. And if you really like what I'm doing, I'm just asking for donations via my PayPal button, so click on the link in the text. Thank you very much, guys.